find out what people think about the media, because I was concerned about the media during lockdown. I felt the media were kind of putting a lot of people into a state of fear as well, basically, with their stay-at-homes, you know, don't kill granny, and they're putting this on young people, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I work with young children.
Do
so
you?
I see the impact a lot,
Oh, right,
and I work with a lot of young adults, so I see the impact on their resilience and, you know, and so on. So yeah, I'm with you. I think it's had a big impact.
So you could see the impact from the lockdowns on you know, sort of your kind of children here, and
yeah, for sure. It's everything. Their social, you know, their social skills, the whole shebang. So
social skills, yeah.
Jabs in the classroom. This is the next step in the vaccine rollout to immunise the nation.
Nothing to worry about. I'll probably be over in a couple of minutes.
From today, more than 3 million 12 to 15-year-olds became eligible to have an injection. Parental consent is being sought, but children can overrule if they're deemed competent.
If you just heard what I just heard, what I just heard, what you just heard.
Parental consent is being sought, but children can overrule if they're deemed competent.
Children can overrule if they're deemed competent.
I'm happy I've got it because it makes it easier to go out and enjoy myself now.
And if you think they still care about you, believe me, they don't.
I've got grandparents. I'd love to be safe around them and spend time with them and be safe.
No.
And after what has been a success to vaccinate millions of adults across Britain, the scientific community was split when it came to children.
It's really important to remember that the UK chief medical officers have supported the introduction of the vaccine to this age group, and that's then been signed off by government. And we're doing it, we're rolling it out in schools because it is our best chance not just to protect children but to protect families as well.
And we also make the commitment that every year, as we discover and bring to the US or to Europe or to the world new medicines, automatically those new medicines will be inserted into the offer of the portfolio that we will offer into these countries. I think that it's really a fulfillment of a dream that we had together with my leadership team when we started in 19. The first week we met in January of 19 in California, and to set up the goals for the next 5 years. And one of them was by 2023, we will reduce the number of people in the world by 50%. We will reduce the number of people in the world by 50%. We will reduce the number of people in the world by 50%. I think today this dream is becoming reality.
So it's really a purpose-driven company.
And very briefly, I don't want to hold you up. I know you're all, walking around. Do you feel the media are giving enough time and attention to talking about the impacts of a lockdown on mental health?
I think
You're shaking your head over there. That's a shake of the head there.
No.
No, definitely no there. You're shaking your head. No. And do you feel it's affected you personally, would you say, since lockdown? Or?
Yeah, I think that instead of talking about the impact, it's a lot more of people are oversharing their issues in like graphic details. Like for example, right now there's a whole thing of people sharing about like overdosing and like specific amounts of medication to try and feel more validated, and that's just triggering to other people. Rather than talking about how to prevent it, they're just kind of oversharing the ways they've hurt themselves or like attempted, and that's just harmful rather than like sharing ways to like cope and prevent like attempts and like prevent harming, prevent escalating rather than sorry, I lost my train of thought.
That's okay, it's alright.
Like people are just rather there's a lot of like showboating. Oh, I've got like really like my scars are more clear. My attempt was more severe, and it's a lot of trying to one up each other rather than supporting each other and helping each other.
Thank you. And would you say, I mean, I know Keir Starmer, or government in general, we're talking about introducing a social media ban next year for under 16s. Would you say a social media ban is a good idea? Would you say this is all part of the reason why they want to do it, or do you feel there may be other reasons why they want to ban social media for under 16s?
My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernise how citizens interact with public services.
I definitely think there's other reasons. I'm very sceptical, I'm afraid.
You sound sceptical.
I'm very, very sceptical. I don't think that's not a one-fits-all cure. I mean, you know, and it's not going to work anyway.
Treating me like the idiot I am. Treating me like the idiot I am. Treating me like the idiot I am. Treating me like the idiot I am.
Who's going to police it? How are you going to police that in homes? It's completely for show. It's not going to have any real impact at all. You see toddlers now. Toddlers are more able to use smartphones than I am.
Yeah.
You know?
Sure.
Yeah, it's not going to work. That's just a blanket. That's an attention-seeking. Look what we've done. Look what we've implemented. But for the generation of voters that they probably want, but it's not actually going to make any difference. I think personally, I'm obviously a lot older, but I think that over time, I think they'll see it themselves. I really do think they'll see it themselves, and they'll start to push back themselves, because that's the nature of life. You know, it goes round in cycles, and I think they'll work it out for themselves. So,
thank you.
Sorry.
It's been lovely talking to you. Oh my gosh, yeah. Thank you so much. Let me.
If you understand, or if you don't, if you believe, or if you doubt, there's a universal justice, and the eyes of truth are always watching you.